This episode of Man of Prestige, if you're willing to do that, there's a certain level of confidence that you do have options, that is extremely attractive, that she can feel and see when you do that. It doesn't mean you're now saying, I don't need you. When you say I don't need you, you're precisely saying you need her. Okay? It's not about your words, it's about how you move, it's about what your vibe shows, right? You're not laughing exactly, it's not something you're happy about, but you're calm, cool, and collected. And you said, let me know if you change your mind, I would like to work on the relationship, but let's let me know when you change your mind. That's all you gotta do. You're being assertive, you made your intentions clear, but you're also letting go at the same time. That's the balance you're trying to strike. But in your mind, assume it's over forever, because when you do that, it shows in your energy. It shows in how you move. Because now you're not gonna get out there and start dating right away. It's not that simple. But you're open to getting to know people, to create friendship, to get out there and go out on a break from a relationship. What does this even mean? Okay, five things. What does it mean when a woman comes to you and she says, let's take a break? A couple of things. Sometimes, people say, oh, we decided to break up. We decided to just go our separate ways. Or they say things like, yeah, we just decided it's not working. Anytime somebody says we decided, they got dumped. That's what that meant. Okay. That's usually what that meant. Okay. I understand why people don't feel safe to say that. Why they don't feel confident to say that, yeah, I got dumped. I understand it. It's that rejection thing. Nobody likes rejection. I get it. But anytime you tell me we just decided, I knew that you got dumped. Now, if you say, nah, I just felt like it wasn't working. I was feeling choked up. You dumped that person, right? Yeah. She was too much. I couldn't do it. I know you dumped that person, right? When you use the word I know you dumped that person. When you say we, you got dumped. So, but again, breaks do happen, and sometimes it's in the form of we just need a break. Anytime somebody really say we need a break, these are 5 things that I want you to note. Number 5, you are now single. You are single, okay? Anytime a girl asks you that she needs a break, you are now single, effectively, immediately. I know it's the harsh truth, but it's the real deal. That's where your headspace need to be. Listen, I get it. Ideally, you would like to get your girlfriend back or your wife, whatever that is, right? I get it. But your best chances of attracting her back is to acknowledge that you're now single, okay? Is to embrace the fact that you're now single, okay? Because if you don't do that, what happens, I'll tell you what, if my wife tells me that she no longer wants to be in a marriage with me, I'm going to say, I understand. I'm not going to do that in front of her. I'll do that once we finish the conversation. I understand. Let me know if you change your mind. I'll take this. I'll go put it on the table. I'll put it in a very safe place where, if she changes her mind and I'm still available, then we can pick up the pieces and continue. Some people say, why would you do that? It's because she had somebody she was seeing and she was dating. Somebody's blowing her box out. Well, whatever. It's a simp talk, by the way. It's only the real simps who have experienced this who pick up things like this, right? But the truth is that when you're in a marriage, there's a lot of moving variables. There's a lot of reasons why you may decide to work something out with your wife and stay there, right? And work it out. One of the reasons that you should probably be familiar with is duty, right? But again, remember what I said, only if you're still available. But also, you should acknowledge that you are single, right? That's the point that I want to drive home. It's very important. What a lot of people do is that they're like, oh, we got to fight for our marriage. Well, yeah, you should, And it's not exactly ones and zeros. It's not black and white. There are times that it may be applicable like that. But for the most part, what I've seen is that you don't want to be in that space where it seems like you can't live without her. Because that's precisely probably why she's looking to exit. She's feeling smothered and choked by you. She's trying to run, and the more you say stay, the more she feels like she needs to run. But if you take that and say that's okay, right? She may interpret that as, oh, so you don't care, you're not gonna fight. That's possible, right? But again, it's about the vibe you bring to the table. It's about being open. It's about leaving the door open for her to say, hey, I'm willing to have a conversation. I would like to work on our marriage. Just let me know when you change your mind. See, when you had that little caveat that I would like to work on it, right? You're also being assertive. You're confident. You're saying what you mean, right? But you're also making it known that you're willing to let go, and that's effectively making her feel safer than otherwise. Okay. Remember, she needs to feel safe. Feeling safe does not mean you want to fight. Sometimes we say you want to fight for it or fight for that relationship does not make her feel safe. Okay, and she's only going to move further away. Thing number 4, you need the space as well. You need that space, that break. If somebody asks you for it, you need it. You just haven't realized it. Especially when you experience rejection, rejection breeds obsession. So you're gonna feel like, oh, I want this person, I love this person, but that's fake. It's because you experience rejection. Okay, trust me, you need that space, you need that break. There's a good chance that some things have transpired that led you to this point. So I would take advantage of the space if I were you, to clear my mind, to relax, do some meditations, pray, engage your purpose, right? Anyway, let's continue. Thing number 3, heaven is not going to fall. When somebody hits you with such a level of rejection, right? You feel like the world is about to end. It's a feeling. I know you're not literally saying world is about to end, right? You're not saying literally heaven's about to fall, but that's how it feels, right? And that will make you, that will give you tons of toxic anxiety, and that makes you want to fight, right? Because that's probably what you're learning in Nollywood movie somewhere, right? Or Hollywood movie. I said Nollywood for the Nigerians, right? So, but the key thing is that note that heaven is not going to fall. The world is not about to end today. Go take a nap, sleep, take a nice shower, and relax. Thing number 2, assume it's over forever. It's very tough to do. This is easier said than done, I guarantee you. But just assume it's over forever. That means indefinitely you're willing to let go. Now, there's a certain level of confidence that comes to a man's mind if you're willing to do that. There's a certain level of confidence that you do have options. That is extremely attractive. That she can feel and see when you do that. It doesn't mean you're now saying, I don't need you. When you say I don't need you, you're precisely saying you need her. Okay? It's not about your words. It's about how you move. It's about what your vibe shows, right? You're not laughing exactly. It's not something you're happy about, but you're calm, cool, and collected. And you said, let me know if you change your mind. I would like to work on the relationship, but let me know when you change your mind. That's all you got to do. You're being assertive. You made your intentions clear, but you're also letting go at the same time. That's the balance you're trying to strike. But in your mind, assume it's over forever, because when you do that, it shows in your energy. It shows in how you move. Because now you're not gonna get out there and start dating right away. It's not that simple. But you're open to getting to know people, to create friendship, to get out there and go out on fella's trip and things like that, and the guy's trip and things like that, right? That boosts your confidence, allow you to give space for God to work as well, right? Thing number 1, chances is just for now. There's an extremely good chance. When a woman says, I need break, I need space, there's an extremely good chance that it's just for now. She's just telling you how she feels right now. And I know it's difficult to believe that sometimes, right? Especially if you stumble into the freaking red pill community where they're telling you somebody's blowing her back out already, right? That will make you feel some type of way, like, no. Then you catch this anxiety, you're looking to catch stuff, you start digging through phones and stuff like that. Bro, calm down. It's a good chance that it's just a feeling, it's just how she's feeling. She needs to clear her mind. And if you practice this long run, she will never come back again and ask you for space and break. If she belongs there, she will come back there and she will never ask for it. There's a good chance that she hasn't felt safe around you. There's a good chance. This is the part that gentlemen don't like to hear. You were controlling, you were insecure. You don't like to hear that because you think it's a crime. No, we've all been there. Sometimes those things have transpired without us knowing we were doing it. But the result is all we have to work with. Clearly, she doesn't feel safe. That's why she's attempting to leave. So a break in a relationship, what does that mean? It's over, okay? But if you acknowledge that and leave the door open, you increase the chances significantly that she will come back to you. But at this time, when she comes back, she has to earn you. She has to earn you back. That means you take your time. That means you work on yourself. Make sure you're showing up as a man. Because usually when a woman wants to leave, it's because you haven't shown up as a man. Usually, it's not shaming you, it's just what it is. We've all been there. It's okay. Okay?